If you've ever looked at the bill for running a cluster of H100s, you know that AI scaling is hitting a wall. It's not a data problem anymore. It's a literal power and money problem. But today DeepSeek V4 just broke that wall. I'm tracing the architecture of what might be the most efficient model ever built. DeepSeek V4 isn't just another LLM. It's a complete rethink of how a machine actually pays attention to what you're saying. Released this week, this thing is scaring the life out of Silicon Valley. We're talking about a model that matches GPT-4 level reasoning but costs about 1/10 to train and run. And the secret isn't just more data. The core breakthrough is something called Multi-head Latent Attention, or MLA. Standard attention mechanisms eat VRAM for breakfast. The more you talk to the model, the more memory it chokes on. MLA fixes that. By compressing the keys and values into a latent space, DeepSeek V4 can handle massive context without the exponential memory tax. It's like fitting a library into a pocketbook without losing a single word. And it's not just efficient memory. They've perfected the mixture of experts architecture. Instead of waking up the whole brain for every word, it only activates the specific neurons it needs. It's surgical. Think about what this means for local inference. We're moving toward a world where you don't need a $100,000 server to run a genius-level assistant. You might just need the phone in your pocket. But honestly, the most disruptive part is the open nature of this. DeepSeek is sharing the weights. They're sharing the paper. They're effectively commoditizing intelligence, and the big players are scrambling. Let's look at the benchmarks. In coding and math, V4 is consistently hitting 95% plus accuracy on tasks that used to crush models twice its size. It's punching way above its weight class. The secret weapon? Their training data pipeline. They didn't just scrape the web. They used synthetic data generation to teach the model how to reason step by step, rather than just predicting the next token. This means fewer hallucinations and better chain of thought logic. When you ask it a complex coding question, it doesn't just guess. It builds a mental model of the solution before it writes a single line of code. We're also seeing huge gains in energy efficiency. DeepSeek V4 uses about 60% less power per inference than the previous generation. In a world worried about AI power grids, this is a massive win. And the context window is enormous. 200,000 tokens. You can drop a whole repository in there, and because of that MLA tech we talked about, it actually stays responsive. The implications for startups are huge. Suddenly, the barrier to entry for building world-class AI products isn't having $1 billion in venture capital. It's just having a good idea and a DeepSeek API key. We're seeing the end of the GPU monopoly on intelligence. When models become this efficient, the hardware requirements drop, and the power shifts back to the developers. It's a democratization of the future. You can download the weights on Hugging Face right now.